Okay, everybody, walking down to the garden, down at the garden plot. I can't remember how long it's been since I did a video, but I guess I'll show you guys what we've got. I'm going to try to fix I started last night, cucumbers. You can see they're getting some on there, but I'm going to take it and just run a string, and then they'll work their way up. The watermelon are doing great. Got some flowers coming in on those. Right in there. Got a little weeding to do. We picked squash and stuff last night. I've got to work on these cucumbers though. Got to get them off the ground. Need some water too, looks like. But if I don't, they're gonna take over my watermelons. So anyways, these are my this is the squash bed and zucchinis. These are all 3 feet apart in every direction, but these are my vegetable spaghetti squash, and there's some in there. You know, they're getting to be a good size. Got a long ways to go though. Yeah, got a lot on that one. This one here is vegetable spaghetti. I picked 5.5 pounds last night. A lot of little squash in there. Still some in there that I gotta get. I think these are the straight neck. And they go three bushes up that way. I think these are the crooked neck, yellow. A lot of yellow squash in there. You can see if I can get in here. Let's see, this vine is coming from a different plant. That looks, I don't know what that is. I'll have to get my book and look it up. Some kind of squash. Looks like it might have blossom in right though. I don't know. But these yellow squash, they're doing really good. This one here is my Yugoslavian fingerling squash. Starting to flower. I think I got these seeds from the seed train. So, trying to get the vines where they'll go away from each other. I don't care if they sprawl out this way. Different things are in here. I don't know what this one is yet. Well, this one might be the fingerling squash. If that's the case, then I don't know what the other one is. Can't remember. Would have to get my notebook. There's something else there. I really need to get my notebook and so I can remember. But a lot of zucchinis and stuff. These are my golden zucchini. These are my gray zucchini, and I thought that there was something wrong with the leaves because they've got this gray pattern on them, but I think it's just the type of squash or the zucchini it is, because it appears on my gray zucchini at home too. There's some more in there. And I think this is the Black Beauty zucchini, I think. You can see one way down in there. That one there's got some end rot. To cut it out, that's a good size one. There's some more right there. But they're doing really well. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I can't remember. But I do make sure Yeah, I'm not sure what those are, but they're looking good. My corn, I'm 5'10". This corn is up in my chest, so it's pretty good. Real good, thick, healthy stalks. And then here's that second planting I got. It's the same variety from My Patriot Supply. Here we have some volunteers. We don't know where these came from or what they were, but they're in the drain line, and we decided just to leave them. It's the drain that comes from the kitchen sink, right through there. Over here we have, I need to plant something in here. Got the catnip herbs, marigolds, some potatoes. I got 3 hills of potatoes. I healed those up some. And these are the tomatoes. That's about 40 plants worth. They kind of, I got sick and I couldn't stake them up and tie them up as well as I needed to, and they just kind of started growing faster than I could handle it. But look at the tomatoes in there. There are tomatoes everywhere. I mean, loads. Loads. I mean, everywhere you look, there are tomatoes. And you can see I tried to keep up with the tying, but I eventually just gave up. I figured they're going to do what they want to do, because they just kept going. And I mean, here's some rather larger ones here. I picked that one too early. It just broke off, but it's alright. There's plenty more. Here, these look like some kind of grape tomato, and I have no idea how I'm going to get in here and pick them. I guess I'll face that quandary when I need to. But I mean, like I said, everywhere you look, there are tomatoes. This is the one row I'm probably gonna have the most trouble picking from, but we'll get it done. If we have to figure out some new way, we'll get it done. And just look at the flowers. I mean, everywhere you look, flowers, just hundreds of flowers. So, I mean, I'm getting really tomato happy. I love tomatoes. It's probably my favorite thing to grow. There's flowers just everywhere. Some of these tomatoes, like this, I mean, the weight was just too much. And you see it's already starting to put down more roots where it's been touching the ground there. But let's see if I can get it up here without destroying it. It probably just broke. But I'm sure I'll lose a few because I've not been able to get in here. But look at the tomatoes in there.
There's a giant tomato.
Everywhere there's tomatoes. Tomatoes everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna have lots of tomatoes unless something goes wrong. My cucumbers, these are the lemon cukes. They're doing great. Starting to go up this fence here. I'll just take them and lay them in there like that, and they'll start going up. Won't take them long, but they're flowering. See, like right here, look at all these flowers on these tomato plants. I'm just amazed at all the flowering. If I get as many tomatoes as I have flowers, I'm gonna have a lot to give away. So, and a lot of seeds to save too for next season. I'm definitely going to do things differently next season. I've found some mistakes I made, but second year, so That's to be expected. Here's a pepper plant. Little peppers in there. I don't know if you can see those. These are one of the pepper plants I got from Matt over at the Black Hat Guitars. This is my Phileas Blue, and it's got peppers in there. And again, I'd have to look up the variety on my little sketch pad that I did to know what kind of peppers I'm showing you. I know some of them, but plenty of peppers in there. And more flowers up here. There's some peppers in here. I don't see any peppers in this one yet. This one's starting to maybe bloom. Here's another little one. This one I wasn't sure what it was, but I planted it anyway. I think this one's my California bell, Wonder Bell. There's a pepper there. Some peppers on this one. Let's see if I can find my fit. There we are. Excuse me. Oh, mercy. Excuse me, I apologize. There's plenty coming up in that. These are some pimento right here. Some flowers in there. The beans are putting on nicely. Right here. Just some. I mean, there are loads and loads of beans. I think these are butter beans. I'm not sure. These here are Royal Burgundy bush beans, and they're putting on lots of beans. You can see in there. These will be ready soon. They'll grow. And these here are, I think, jade green long or something like that. But I mean, look at the beans on that plant. So yeah, those look great. The loofah gourds, I got 2 that germinated here and here. And so just waiting on those to grow enough to start working at this trellis. But that's my garden.